recently I'd seen that about the Russian report. Do you know about that? Yeah. Do you mind if I ask you about this? Is this okay? I don't want to.
From what I've seen, I'll give you my take on things if I can. Yeah.
Yes, please. So, what is your take on the findings of this Russian report?
I think the major finding is that the UK government didn't think there was any reason to investigate any reports or allegations about Russian interference in British, Scottish, whatever, democracy. And even Donald Trump's administration investigated it. That just says everything to me. Donald Trump, one of the most duplicitous cover-up mongers in the history of American presidency, even his administration went, you know what, we'll investigate this. This report that's come out in the last couple of days, I said that the UK government, and it wasn't just Boris Johnson's government, but Theresa May's government before it, has said, nothing to see here, not interested, don't care. Mm-hmm. La, 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 la. Don't care. What, there could have been someone interfering with the Brexit vote? Don't want to know about it. Mm-hmm. And that is shameful. It's absolutely, it's like saying, we will make sure that we turn over every stone to find out whether there has been a Russian influence in any of our elections or referenda, and we will put a stop to it. We will, no stone will go unturned until we find out whether this is true or not. They've not done that. Mm. Which means could mean a number of things. It could mean they don't want people to know that there has, because that would effectively shake the foundations of the Brexit result. And they've come so far that they don't nothing to see here, no, we're leaving. Or that they are quite content with Russian money and Russian political interests being involved in our democracy. Mm-hmm. None of those is a good thing. That's, and I think that the report, and I've read some of it actually, and then I've watched actually this morning I caught up with Channel 4 News last night on their report of it. And I would urge people to watch Dominic Grieve. Dominic Grieve, of course, former Conservative MP, was the chair of the committee that took all the evidence for this report that they've put out. Obviously, he's no longer an MP, lost his seat in the election. His interview was absolutely excoriating over how the UK government have acted in this. And he is a member of the Conservative Party, and that says everything you need to know. There was a little sentence or two and a footnote about the Scottish independence referendum. I'm laughing because the Tories, Scottish Tories, are getting all excited about that, because they're saying that, this has shown that there was Russian interference in the Scottish independence referendum. Well, actually, what it says actually is that there might have been Russian interference in the reaction to the Scottish referendum, independence referendum, where they tried to cast doubt on the veracity of the actual result. There's no proof that they actually interfered in the result. And I'm not quite sure, based on some of what the Tories have said, whether they think the Russians interfered in it and they still won, or whether, who were the Russians interfering on behalf of? Was it all for them? Because I certainly remember David Cameron asking Vladimir Putin to influence, as he did with all the world leaders. He went to Obama, which was sickening, went to Obama, went to Putin, went to all his friends in the EU and got them, tried to get them to make statements against Scottish independence. So are these Scottish Tories all excited because they think that the Russians might have interfered in their independence referendum, which they won? I don't know what they're trying to do there, but it seems completely mad, because why would you get all excited at the prospect of a battle that you won being rigged? because that seems to me an argument for having a second Scottish independence referendum. So fill your boots. But they didn't. They just, you know, and I remember that seeing some things in the press and social media after the independence referendum, which cast doubt on how that referendum was run. And I wasn't convinced by any of it. It just seemed a bit kind of conspiracy theorist at the time. But if that's what the Russians were involved in, and we probably will never know, then they didn't do a very good job.
Do you see the tweet from Alan Smith? Have you seen Alan Smith tweet where he says on the hashtag Russian report, dig into paras 49 and 54.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and it had this document and it had kind of the evidence of Russians having this involvement.
Basically, the committee have done a report, took evidence on what the UK government did and the MI5 and whatever security services did to investigate Russian interference, and the cupboard was bare. And that's the headline of this. They did not investigate this. We don't know why. They just didn't do their job. And everything the MI5 and the security services does goes over the desk of a Home Secretary or the Prime Minister. So this is negligence at best, from the very highest political level in the Tory party of, as I say, successive Tory Prime Ministers. And that's not a good look.